Well, I do want to talk about the one that you did do.
Which one?
Talking about Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What
so
about
you did one just to kind of paint a picture.
Dude, I saw that picture. Listen, man. Listen. Okay, hold on. I saw that picture on Jesse Waters.
Yeah. On Fox News.
On Fox News.
Okay.
He threw it up. I'm not a huge Jesse Waters fan, to be honest with you. But
why not?
Because he strikes me as like a smug, arrogant Republican version of a
Democrat.
Yeah, I was going to say of a Democrat, but I don't want to. You don't want
Jesse Waters. He's so smug and arrogant, but I don't want to insult him by calling him a Democrat.
He is the Republican version of everything I don't like about the left wing.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And that's
I can understand that.
But I don't disrespect him. Like I respect.
I think you do because you just said everything that you don't like about him, and it sounds a lot like disrespect.
I don't disrespect. Look, don't tell me how I feel, Nick. I don't internally disrespect him. I internally respect him. Okay. I just
so
externally.
you outwardly disrespect him, but you internally respect him.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, so I'm watching this and he throws that up, and dude, for like, you know how when you see something real quick and it happens like in a flash, you think it's something but it's not. You think it's something else, and then your mind goes, oh no, that's A thing, not B thing. I thought it was Beavis and Butthead.
And it was, to give you guys a description, he saw a picture of Biden and Kamala right next to you. The Biden had his blank look on his face, and Kamala had her cackle smile. And he did this video where his whole head is covering up the whole screen. So like all you get is like a whole bunch of Nick Keller.
It's like where I green screened
the Biden, so he could get out of the way.
I green screened the Biden and Kamala, and so it's behind me, and I'm filming this thing with my head intentionally blocking the Biden, Kamala, Beavis and Butthead lookalike. And then as I ask, have y'all ever seen Beavis and Butthead? And I pull the camera away, I get smaller on the screen. Boom! It sort of reveals this. What is it where you have some doppelgangers?
Oh yeah.
Beavis and Butthead have doppelgangers in the real world.
Which is Biden and Kamala.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I agree.
I was like, dude, I gotta post this,
and he did. And it's not doing awesome, but it you have to keep posting to get the kind of traction. But he had one comment come through. Let me paint you guys a picture of how this comment came through to me, because it was the next day that he posted this video, and I'm in the middle of a deadlift, like a deficit deadlift. So my feet are raised, the bar's a lot lower, it's my lightweight, so it's 225. And he's like, Nick, I got my feelings hurt last night. And I was like, really? And I'm like, after I said really, I started to lift. So I'm mid-lift. And I don't know if you guys...
I did that on purpose.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. I don't know if you guys know this.
I did it on purpose.
But the kryptonite to lifting is laughter.
Is laughing, yeah.
So anytime you start laughing in the middle of a lift, you're gonna lose your strength. Yeah. So in the middle of the lift, he proceeded to tell me the comment, and the comment said, "You're built like a thumb."
This dude said I was built like a thumb. I was like, that is so unnecessary. I corrected him. I had to correct him. I was like, I'm built like a big toe, dude. Big toe. Don't ever call me a thumb.
The dude said, you're built like a thumb. I'm not Republican or Democrat. I just thought you should know.
I know, yeah. So not only did he just throw that out there, he had to let me know he just threw it out there.
So I proceeded... Dude, I had a meeting the other night because you and I are filmmakers. So I'm the producer, you're the writer. So I try to meet people who are either connected to money or have the money. And so I met with this guy named Ryan T. Johnson. He was actually in the first season of The Chosen as an actor, really talented guy, producer, owns his own production company. And we were leaving the meeting. And I told him about this comment that was on your video.
Oh, no. And I don't know Ryan. I've met Ryan one time, dude. What did he say?
The only thing he said was like, and I said this to you as well, you should lean into this. Like, you should lean into this comment and brand yourself this way. It'd be hilarious. Make T-shirts. And this is what Ryan's like. He's like, yeah, you should totally lean into it. You should get, like, T-shirts where he's got, like, a thumb up on it. You know?
That's not a bad idea.
I know, dude.
It's some interesting branding. You know, I've been called these things all my life. When I was a little boy, I was kind of fat. You know, it's a fat kid. Like, you know, it's just baby fat. I'm talking 4 years old, 5 years old.
Okay.
I had this blonde hair that was just
You had hair?
Oh, yes, I had hair, Nick. All right.
Sorry.
You have a scalp under that hair. Just so, in case you were wondering. Guy loves his hair. He loves his hair. Anyway, okay. Anyway, so the neighbor at the end of the street who was friends with my dad, I hated this son of a bitch. But he kept calling me Towhead. He was like, "Hey!" And my older brother, I had white hair, and my brother had copper red hair. Like, it was just red.
I'm just shocked that you had hair, but
I did, Nick.
Okay,
I actually had hair. Okay. Oh, and by the way, hair's overrated.
Is it?
It's completely overrated.
Yeah.
I'm a much happier person now that I've got no hair.
Oh, I don't know if I could actually get on that. I mean, when the time comes.
It takes a certain strength of character, Nick.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Are you saying
that's right. That's right.
A weak character?
We'll see what your we'll see how your character
I've had
reacts.
nightmares of being bald, dude. Like,
Really?
I like
You wake up and just...
dude. I wake up and I like feel. Okay, it was just a dream.
Nightmares of being bald,
Dude. You have no idea. Yeah, it's definitely an insecurity. Anyway, go ahead.
That's a trip. Oh no, I'm done. I was just mentioning how whether it's a thumb or a toe.
So this is not the first time
whatever.
you've gotten this comment, but yet you got your feelings hurt.
Well, it's because it was so shocking. It was on TikTok as a comment.
It's the first comment too. If you go to this video.
Yeah.
It was so good. And so I'm in the mid lift and this happens. I'm thankful I got the lift up. And then I just immediately had to put it down. And then I almost fell on the floor laughing. I was crying so much. And then when I told Ryan and Ryan said what he said, I started crying again because I was laughing so hard.
No, I like Ryan's idea, man. That's not a bad idea.
It's not. Even though it's not his idea, it's my idea, but you just don't want to give it to me. That's fine.
No, okay, no. I'll give you the idea, Nick. Okay, I apologize.
Give me credit for that idea.
I switched credit to the wrong human.
It's
oh my
okay.
gosh.
I forgive you, man.
But yeah, a thumb with like 2 eyeballs.
Yeah.
And
It should be like this, like right here,
like this.
That's great. Thank you for listening to Nick's Right Podcast, where Nick is always right. Make sure to follow us on X at Nick's Right Pod, on TikTok at Nick's Right and Nick's Right Pod, across the board on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and anywhere else you can find a podcast at Nick's Right Podcast. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.